This one's called Down, 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 A Journey to the Bottom of the Sea, written and illustrated by Steve Jenkins and not Mac Barnett. This is getting sad now. Okay, I'll keep going. Well, actually, Steve Jenkins does these crazy nonfiction books, which I love. He did Actual Size and a bunch of other just spectacular collage things. And this one, he goes down, 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 like thousands of feet in the ocean, where you see fish that are luminescent, the hagfish. Please don't say anything else about my mom. And then on the ocean floor, you get a big secret, which I'm not going to reveal.
All right. Thank you, John. I'm scared of fish. That's just another fun fact about me. Up next, and I'm going to try this in honor of Halloween and this title, to read this in a spooky manner. Sorry, John. No, it's not Robot Zod. A great story of a 3-inch tall robot trying to take over Earth. No, in fact, it's Dying to Meet You. 43 Cemetery Road, Book 1. How'd that go?
That's scaring me.
Yeah.
You're really scaring me.
Written by Kate Cleese. Illustrated by M. Sarah Cleese. Is it Cleese or Cleese? They should have put phonetics in here. But K-L-I-S-E. It's a funny one. Here are some of the names of the characters. A real estate agent, Anita Sale. Yeah. And the publisher, I actually love this one, Paige Turner. That's good, right?
All right,
so,
maybe that's better than Robot Zod.
Yeah. So it's about a writer who goes and has writer's block, goes to a spooky mansion.
It's a very spooky book.
Also, the children's book author is named I.B. Grumply. Those jokes are doing better than mine.
Yeah. Wow, I hardly know what to say, except this next book apparently is not Max either. And has no connection with his books. But it's a nice book. It's called 11 Birthdays, written by Wendy Mass. And it turns out that Amanda and Leo are born on the same day, in the same hospital, so they become friends for life. But then something goes weird, and then they're not friends for life. And you have to read it and find out. Dun 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 dun!
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I think one of them gets a pet blue whale.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like a fantastic book.
Or a tiny robot.
Oh.
I'm just guessing, I don't know that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the end of the Titanic book.
Here we go, John. Get excited, because up next is our next nominee.
Yes.
A great book not by Jon Scieszka. The Hinky Pink, an old tale, retold by Megan McDonald, illustrated by Brian Flocka. Oh, and he's fantastic. Everything he does is always so great.
A little round of applause for Hinky Pink.
Yeah. If you guys want to know what a Hinky Pink is, it's in here. In the book.
I know
in the
what
book,
the
John.
is.
In the book.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's not going to make
somewhere
sense.
else for a little while.
All right.
It's the hair on your chest.
It's a traditional tale retold, and it's about a little girl who does. Everybody wants to be a princess. All these girls. She wants to be a seamstress, so she becomes a seamstress for a princess, making beautiful dresses. And but then a Hinky Pink comes, starts causing a lot of trouble, as Hinky Pinks do. And we all know.
Is it a rhyming text like Guess Again?
Well, no, it's not, John. It's not. Yeah.
Imagine that. All right.
Yeah. But Guess Again is a great rhyming text. Sort of.
Well, here's something that's not like a pirate or a dentist or a Viking, which are all in Mac's book, Guess Again. This one's called Squirrel World, written by Lisa Moser, illustrated by Valerie Gorbachev. Nobody loves the Gorbachev.
Yeah, seriously. Well, Soviet Union.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this book though, because Squirrel loves his friends, and he wants to help them wherever he can. And it seems that a lot of stuff in this book is three times. Nothing's wrong with that. I'm saying, but there's other books that don't do that. All right, now you're just getting mean. Go check out Squirrel World. We're glad it's on the list.
Go, go, go. Up next, a book that does not involve any boys peeing on a heater. If you want that, you'll have to go to Knucklehead by Jon Scieszka. This is Tap Dancing on the Roof, which is a book of poems written by Linda Sue Park and illustrated by Istvan Banyai, who does great pictures in the New Yorker too. I always love his stuff. It's a book of poems, and they're Sijo poems, which is a poem that originated in Korea, and it's a lot like haiku, a set number of syllables. So let's see, I'll read one. Breakfast. For this meal, people like what they like, the same every morning. Toast and coffee, bagel and juice, cornflakes and milk in a white bowl, or warm, soft, and delicious, a few extra minutes in bed. Right? Everybody love that. Okay. Plus it's got this one. Wow. There it is.
Lunchtime, everybody
Tap dancing on the roof.
Well, I've only got about 3 pages left in my book. And here's another sea-going creature.
Oh, here we go. Well,
it's Mud Shark.
okay.
Nothing like yours.
Not mine.
But written by Gary Paulson, who we know and love and fear. Sort of like Chuck Norris. If you hate to laugh out loud, don't read this. I'm just reading this. I should stop reading it. But there's lots of laughs in the Mud Shark Detective Agency. He has to find out like who's eating the racers, what happened to the gerbil. You know, classic stuff.
I have a book about a detective agency, John. The Brixton Brothers. Oh wait, Mud Shark. Sorry, Mud Shark.
Wow, that was kind of a 1-2 because it was like a sea creature and a detective agency.
This is really hurting.
But no, if you like detective books, Brixton Brothers is a good book. Maybe not a great book, maybe not an award.
Not an award book.
Not a book.
Yeah.
And now there I got a couple pages left.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, up next is Sparrow Girl, written by Sarah Pennypacker and illustrated by Yoko Tanaka. This is a book about the importance of maintaining balance in all life's diversity. It's historical fiction that talks about China's Sparrow War, where the great leader sets aside 3 days when all able-bodied citizens of China beat drums and ignited firecrackers to literally scare all the birds to death.
Wacky.
Yeah.
Zany.
Well, that's not
really.
Sad.
Sad. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of those words.
But the main character saves some of the sparrows, and it's her story.
Mac, this next book, you might not want to listen to the announcement. Jake Ransom and the Skull King Shadow, written by James Rollins. Do we have that book? Oh, nice. See, it's a thick one, which is kind of like Mac's book, The Brixton Brothers Detective Agency. Case of the Missing Identity, with illustrations on the inside of it. This is about a couple of kids with archaeologist parents, and they have to solve more mysteries, Mayan artifact mysteries, and Mac doesn't have any Mayan artifacts, so I hope you got another book for us, Mac. Oh, okay. Next.
Oh, all right, The Cabinet of Wonders, written by Marie Rutkowski. This is a book about a girl named Petra and her father, who's an expert in metal. And he can also move metal with his minds, which is a talent Jon Scieszka has. Yeah. The metal wasn't here, it's actually in Houston, but it moved. You can. People are freaking out over there.
I would fuck you up.
Yeah, so it's about her father who's making the world's first astrological clock for the Prince of Bohemia. It's got a robotic spider in it, which I like a lot. And it's got a lot of adventure, excitement, fantasy, all my favorite stuff. If it's as long as in terms of books that aren't mine or yours.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, you know, I think I figured out what's happening because there's only 2 more books left to announce.
Here we go. Yours and mine.
Well, I thought so, but then I read it and they're not. But you know, I think what's going to happen is Beth is going to run out and say,
and
like,
hey, whoa, what?
So let's read these last.
All right, we'll do a really good job with these.
Surprised when she comes out with that.
Perfect.
I think she just didn't put it in the folder. Yeah.